EA Sports coverage of the NFL is on the air. I'm your host, Jonathan Coachman, and this is Madden Ultimate Team. Straight ahead, we've got a great one on tap between the Tennessee Titans and the Cincinnati Bengals. With that, let's get up to Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati.
And the Bengals offense set and ready to roll here on 1st and 10. He's back to throw. And this is incomplete. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Back to throw. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete. Tyler Boyd, the former Pitt Panther, was the target. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
Jumpy on the right side of the line.
Sometimes when you're on the end, a little bit farther away from the ball, any type of movement will get you to jump, and that's exactly what happened there.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
He'll look to throw. To Mixon on the check down. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Give him 3 on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down.
It didn't check off every box, but the most important one. Got the clock stopped, getting out of bounds. They may be a little short of the 1st down, but I thought that was the key.
And that's complete to LaFell. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. Finally, a first red zone opportunity for these guys. They have a 1st and 10 at the 18. Back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And no, they can't connect on the pass. So that gets the clock down to 11. Time for probably 2 more plays. Got to go quickly, though. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. Oh, the strength of that. He's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages.
So for those of little faith, guess what? It got done. They now have the lead with that touchdown this late in the contest. I wonder if that was a play they were holding or a play that they just knew would work from past experience.
Well, I just saw it in their eyes on the sideline before starting that last drive, and they did. You're right. They got it done. Looks like they're going to be the winners. So that effort gives them a 3-point cushion and guarantees that a field goal going forward won't beat them.
Yeah, that's really good strategy because that's all you care about. Not getting beat at this stage. At least give your team a fighting chance.
Well, this one, partner, was fun down to the very end. They got the points late, right before the whistle. Then the ensuing kickoff. They were hoping for magic on the other side, but couldn't get that spark.
Fun if you won, and fun for us.
And the offense readies for a 1st down and 10. So now Dalton. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. Call it a gain of 3. And it'll be 2nd and 12. Now the Bengals urging everybody to get back to the line of scrimmage. And he'll get up and spike it with 11 seconds remaining. And it's incomplete. And now we're down to 10 seconds. Now, Bengals on 3rd down. How about this stat? A perfect 9 for 9 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. All right. inside. Here's Dalton. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Rob Woodson. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. He was looking to get it to LaFell there. Well, when someone other than the quarterback is throwing the football, it's either beautiful or a disaster, and here it was the latter.
Nowhere in between, right? I think you're exactly right. It takes some fortitude to call that type of a play. But when it doesn't work, oh, boy, you wish you hadn't.
And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off.
Delay of game, offense.
That's going to set him back 5 yards. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Vic's going to take a knee, and that should just about do it. A great come-from-behind victory in this one, Charles, and really the difference, obviously, was that fourth quarter. They dominated.
And it has to start with believing that you can make that comeback. Because we've been in games before. We've done games where you can just look at one team and realize they have no chance of making it back. Not in the one we just saw here. They did it, and they did it well.
Welcome in, everyone. I'm your host, Jonathan Coachman, and this is Madden Ultimate Team.
And the offense gets set here for a third down play. Vic to throw. He can run for it, and he will. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. The gain of 5 that time gives him the conversion and makes it 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. One last shot for Michael Vick. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. And now the offense will look to convert on 3rd down. On 3rd down. That's Lewis. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. Give him a gain of 4, able to convert, and that sets up first and goal now. Here's Michael Vick, and he's in for the touchdown, and barring a miracle, the extra point can win this football game.
Well, that's the one they had to have. Put them in a position where they're tied up, but I got to get out of the way. We still got an extra point that's pretty crucial.
That's right, just one more element to complete the victory. Extra point try now for Walsh. A very important extra point there, up and good. And that might be enough to win them the football game as they now take the lead in the final seconds. Here's Walsh now to kick this one off. J.J. Nelson now to return. Well, this one, partner, was fun down to the very end. They got the points late, right before the whistle. Then the ensuing kickoff. They were hoping for magic on the other side, but couldn't get that spark.
Fun if you won, and fun for us because we got to watch it and call it.
All right, so the challenge is laid out in front of you. Can you complete it? We're about to find out. Solo challenge, Madden Ultimate Team time. Let's go. The Titans offense set to go on 1st and 10. They run. This is Lewis. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. Again, it's Lewis. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Dion Lewis, a 16-yard touchdown run. And the Titans have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. And they do exactly what they wanted to. Opening drive, they get into the end zone. They do it on the ground.
And not only is the person lugging the ball happy, of course, because he got it into the end zone. How about the offensive linemen and receivers who are blocking for him? They have to feel great about themselves, sticking it in the end zone on a running play.
So a big 2-point conversion attempt forthcoming for the Titans. From the shotgun, it's Vick. And he's got it. So the two-point conversion is good, and they add on to their fourth-quarter lead. So they make the decision. They want a three-point lead versus a two-point lead, and they got it.
Yeah, at this stage of the game, it seems like the exact right thing to do. Put a little pressure on your defense, but the biggest thing now is you're making the other team chase you.
Here's Walsh now to kick this one off. This will be taken in at the 1. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. And I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. Do they want to be methodical, or do they want to take the big strike and go after it right now?
Prescott on first down. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. Call it a 3-yard gain, and that'll make it a second down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
A second down throw for Prescott. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. Tahir Whitehead in there to take him down and to take us to the 2-minute warning. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They face a critical third down now, needing a score here in the late going. Here's Prescott. Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a fourth down. Desperation time. Prescott on fourth. He's got it to Hearns. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. Here's Prescott. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Bernardrick McKinney in there to drop him as the clock continues to roll. Prescott, and he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this third and long play as we'll get a timeout. As they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll need a big play here, will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's third and long. Now Prescott. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining. Running with Elliott. And this is going to come up well short as they stop him on fourth down. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And that'll be just about all she wrote for this one. Well, their first fourth down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. They're on the defensive side of the ball, though. Any fourth down stop is a big momentum play.
And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. They run it again with Kamara. And he'll be tackled right on the midfield logo. It'll be a gain of 7, and they get it back to a 3rd and 3. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because We've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college and happen in the NFL. The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
Check. Patriot.
They'll run here with John Kelly. And they've got it in the red zone now, down at about the 19. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down. Didn't get to the sticks, but that's an ideal carry there on first down, isn't it?
I mean, now you're 2nd and 1. Although, you know, in the NFL, even if you picked up the first down, I don't think it's a big difference because the clock doesn't stop.
Yeah, not like college.
Right. If it's college football, you want to 2nd and 1 is probably better than picking up the first down because in college football, the clock stops with every first down and actually aids the defense in that situation.
Nice job. Congratulations. Defeat.
Welcome in, everybody, to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the coach, and we're set to bring you coverage from Madden Ultimate Team. Straight ahead, we've got a great one on tap between the Seattle Seahawks and the Tennessee Titans. With that, let's get you up to Nashville and Nissan Stadium. For the call, we welcome in our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
And hi again, everybody. Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, when you and I were going through our final run-throughs at breakfast, we kept thinking tonight we're going to get to see a couple of very good passing offenses.
And we're talking about both sides having multiple receivers that can have an impact on this game. It's not just one guy that's going to make all the plays. If you take him away, maybe number 2, number 3, they make the big plays that impact who wins the game.
He'll dump it off to Procise. And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24. A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks. Now it's Wilson. And Dixon over the middle. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Here's Wilson. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Derek Brooks in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. Throwing now is Wilson. For Marshall, that's complete. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. It'll be a pickup of 13, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. Here we go. It's Wilson on 4th down. He's going to let it fly. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. It's the 2014 NFL interception leader, Glover Quinn. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35. Charles, when plays like that work, it's a thing to behold, but sometimes we see why they're very deep in the playbook.
And how many times have we been at practice and heard all the other guys chirping about, I used to play quarterback in high school, I can do this, until it becomes a game situation. Not quite the same in many cases.
Vic's going to take a knee, and that should just about do it. A lot of scoring. There's no doubt about that in this one, Charles. Points, they were not at a premium. They were pretty easy to come by.
They were, but it was fun, wasn't it? Because both teams finding ways to click. And people who love this game, they also love baseball.
Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Studios in Orlando. I'm the coach, and this is Madden Ultimate Team. Straight ahead, we've got a great one on tap between the Tennessee Titans and the Los Angeles Chargers. So with that, let's get you out to Southern California as standing by at StubHub Stadium. Here are Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
Hi again, everyone. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Welcome to the NFL on EA Sports. With me, as always, Charles Davis. And, Charles, we look at a matchup like this. It's really the running backs that may take center stage here today.
And in today's football, they're still valuable, not just as runners, but guys who can catch the ball as well. It's really the number of touches that determines things these days.
They'll try to throw it here. Vick, he's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. Now the Chargers are going to look up here and signal for a timeout as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number one. Third and long for Vick. Forced out to his left. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Here's Brad Wing now to punt it away on fourth down. Travis Benjamin deep for the Chargers. And he'll take it just outside the 40. It'll be a 44-yard punt. The return goes for 8. And the Chargers will be set up pretty well as they take over in great field position. Phillip Rivers now gears up to lead the offense on the field. And it was his interception on the last drive that wound up leading to a game-tying touchdown.
And somehow you can make this a positive, though. You know why? Game tied now. So you're not protecting the lead. So you're not playing that way. You got to go get the lead again. So maybe it loosens him up a little bit and allows him to go ahead and be a little more free in his play.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to...
And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. Derek Barnett in there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10. On third down, this is Melvin Gordon. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. There you have it. Halftime quickly over. Third quarter, here we go. So we've hit halftime all even at 14 apiece. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Out come the Titans now. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you. That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They'll get nothing out of that one, and it's going to lead to a third down. Vick readies to throw. Flush to his right. And some space here. Look at the dance and the juke. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 13 yards is the pickup for Tennessee and a first down.
That's something we have not seen him do to this point, and that's take the ball, tuck it, and run.
Exactly right. His first carry of the game. I guess he picked a good time to do it.
He certainly did. Not only did he have the element of surprise, he's making sure he's judicious in taking off.
Oh, he's got a little daylight. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 12 more yards there and another first down.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through and picking up first downs.
Now shoving his way inside the 35. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short.
Partner, I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line. In pregame, get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. Vick operating on first down. That is caught inside the 5. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Randy Moss, 27 yards. And the Titans are going to take the lead.
That appeared like any routine NFL quarterback, but it was Michael Vick from the pocket, throws a touchdown pass. I just think about the transformation throughout his career. From Atlanta, where he would take off and go at just about the drop of a hat and turn defenses into mush. And then by the end of his career in Philadelphia, where he completed passes like we just saw from the pocket, yet still had those great legs, when necessary, to help get him out of trouble.
Back now at the StubHub Center in Carson. It's the Titans. They've got the football. They'll be looking to extend their lead here as we begin the fourth quarter. Here's Walsh now to kick this one off. Now Austin Eckler on the return. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And last time, one-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance. I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
When the hitch route is run really well, that jab step off the line of scrimmage by the receiver, which is designed to back up the defender and give him a little bit of space, all you want there, get that space, catch the football, and then make a move and pick up extra yardage. And that's exactly what he got done there.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
What's the old adage? Be quick, but don't hurry. Well, that went right out the window there. He was hurried, harassed. That ball had to be gotten rid of, otherwise he was going to get sacked.
Rivers incomplete on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Hey! Delta!
A second down throw for Rivers. And to the right side here, it's Allen. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. To the air again here, Rivers. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. Time for a break. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. They'll look to throw. Complete. It's Henry. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Back to throw. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's another 10 yards on that one, and another first down. He's back to throw. And this is complete. It's Allen. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. He'll look to throw. This will be caught at about the 5. He'll get only 2 there, and it's 2nd and goal.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
One receiver left, that's Allen. Back to throw. And he's got his man. It's Henry for a Chargers touchdown. Hunter Henry from 4 yards out. And the Chargers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. And now a critical extra point attempt here. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this 4th quarter. Now, Dion Lewis to return. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. Dion Lewis getting set to go again here with his guys on offense. And as the numbers show, he really wasn't in the mix at the beginning, but they've got him in the rotation now, and it's proved a good move.
And that's what happens when you're a good player. There's a lot more attention drawn to you, and it's obvious that they had him in their game plan on defense, not letting him get off to a good start, but he's found a way so far here in the second half.
Denzel Perryman there to bring him down. Titans moving quickly here. They're in the hurry-up. Vic to throw. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The Titans efficient passing on this drive. There's another first down. Now Michael Vick. And Cooks has it over the middle. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Here's Vic. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. So the offense takes the timeout, and they are back out and ready to rock. The Titans on 3rd down. They've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. Vic. Sliding out of the pocket. And he can't quite pick it. No interception so far. That probably should have been their first. But at least it's 4th down. The way he's thrown the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
Now Gordon on 1st down. And some room to work. And we need overtime to decide this one after 4 quarters of play. We're all even. The extra session in a moment. This is So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. Here's Eckler to return it. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. Well, we haven't been shortchanged on offense. Another fun play to watch there on the deep pass.
This game has the feel of, what, a turkey bowl, a Thanksgiving day. You know, when we get together this year, when the Davises and the Gardens get together, that's what our playbook's going to look like they're drawing them up in the dirt, and so far it's working for both of them.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun, and they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
And caught by Hayward, and brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Now another timeout here called by the Titans. They'll be left with just one remaining here at OT. So the defense had a chance to catch their breath, and now they're back out and ready.
Set, 380.
Now a 10th carry for Melvin Gordon. And he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18. And I know you, with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settling, because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. And I know the defensive guys poking, clawing, raking, trying to knock the ball free and protect their end zone.
Yeah, like you alluded to, especially this part of the field. And they'll get him down right around the 16. In on the stop, it's Tahir Whitehead.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
And right side, Henry's got it. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check-down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get into that big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
Quick, quick.
Vick will look to throw on first down. And that's complete to Cooks. And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Go, go, go.
First down, Vick. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And avoids the contact by sliding. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. First down now, but that clock rolling. And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock.
Quick, quick. Go, go, go.
Now a second down throw for Vick. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the tuck rule that they can fall back on anymore.
It's a play fake. Now Vick. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And this is taken in at the 5. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll come out in the pistol. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is in for the score. And it is absolute stunned silence here as they win it on the road in overtime. Partner, a great game that we got to see. right, your challenge awaits. Can you fulfill that solo challenge? Time to find out. It is indeed the solo challenge, and it's Madden Ultimate Team time. And on second down, the offense gets ready to rock. On second down, Collins. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. Flacco from the gun. And this is going to be intercepted. Rod Woodson with a pick. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. So how about that for a momentum switch?
We're in the fourth quarter and it's a tie game. You've got to take care of the football here. Now their opportunity to take the lead right out the window, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
Now they'll run with Lewis. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Terrell Suggs in on the tackle. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They try again with Lewis. Oh, good move. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a first down.
I know that play went to the left side, and that's what it was designed to do, an outside handoff there. But how about the whole offensive line being involved? Seal the left side where the play was going, what they call play side, but how about on the back side? Just taking care of business to make sure no one can get there and disrupt it.
Is the biggest key the left tackle?
Without a doubt. Control that edge. Get out there. You want that left tackle. If you bring your tight end over there, either way, control the edge of the line of scrimmage, you got a chance to rumble.
Time for a break. We'll come back and see how it all shakes out after this. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got it second and goal as they look to grab a late lead. Vic on second down. The quick slant caught. 5 yards that time on the completion. And now it's third and goal. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. Now here's Vic. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Randy Moss, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Titans are going to take the lead.
Hey, that score deserves our respect, deserves our excitement. But I'm looking at the clock, and I'm thinking, there's a long way to go in this one.
Ideally, they would have liked to milk a little bit more time off. Now, on the other sideline, you start to get the crew together and say, this is what we practiced the 2-minute drill for, right?
Yeah, you hope you've been in that situation before, and if you haven't, you just have the confidence, hey, let's go down there and get this thing done. But, boy, that's a big score right there to give them the advantage.
They get one more as the extra point's up and good, and they will take a 7-point lead. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And the result in the end, a Titans touchdown. Here's Walsh now to kick this one off. Fielded about a yard deep. Now on the return, oh no, the ball is loose. And they will take over at the 26-yard line.
As that ball got away from him, and he saw the opposing team recover it.
You felt his pain?
Oh, I felt his pain, and you know what was going through his head. Tuck it away. Take care of the ball. All the things he hears all week in practice, he didn't carry it over into the game.
Now Lewis. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. And now the Ravens are going to take another timeout, as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game.
Paper. Let's go. Wait.
This is Lewis. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice game. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here, as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. And they'll run it here. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Only a yard that time, second and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle.
And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
Extra point up and good by Walsh. And the lead now up to 14. Here's Walsh now to kick this one off. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. And the Ravens taking the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Now a play fake here on first down. And that is, I think he caught it. He did, but they'll say out of bounds. It'll be incomplete.
Illegal touching. Offense.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Operating off play action, Flacco. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm, incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
No grounding call there. He had a receiver near the right sideline. It was pretty clear there. He just needed to get rid of that one.
And he did have a receiver in the area, but initially my view was obstructed, and I thought that was going to be grounding, but clearly the correct call made, and that is no call.
Is that why you threw your play sheet down? Is that why you did it? Was that the flag?
You can't be giving me up. I got a lot of issues up here. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Rod Woodson, and his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
Obviously disappointing, but you had to go for broke here, down 2 scores. So that forced you to make some throws you definitely wouldn't want to make. And I think this interception is going to pretty much write an end to this one.
The Titans offense now, they get ready to do battle again here. The clock cannot be stopped here. Defense can't do anything. So kneel it down, take it home.
No doubt about it. It's what you practice for in winning situations each and every week. Victory formation. Take a knee and go on into the locker room and celebrate.
Call it a victory. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. It doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
And that does it for this Madden Ultimate Team Solo Challenge. You did it. You defeated it. Congratulations. We'll see you next time.
Hey, welcome in, everyone, to another edition of the NFL.
And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. Right back to him on 1st down. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here. Throwing, Vick, dancing to his left. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. And they'll try and burn some clock with a sneak. And he gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee. Michael Vick in the final seconds of the 1st half. And the Titans are going to take the lead.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end zone.
Yeah, just a methodical drive and something really to take into the lockers here.
Delay of game, offense.
So that'll back him up 5. Walsh now for the PAT. Walsh adds the extra point, and that makes it a 17-10 score. So that about as lengthy a drive as you're ever going to see. And it was capped off by the quarterback sneak for 6. Here's Walsh now to kick this one off. On the return, here comes Amir Abdullah. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime. The Titans hold the lead, and they'll get the football first as the 3rd quarter gets underway. And here's Lewis. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Titans offense now, they get set to head back out here. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out. Of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. And they'll go on the ground. And he's got some space here. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. And on the ground they go with the running back. Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. They'll try to throw it here. Vick buying time to his left. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards and a first. They go play action here on first down. Escaping the pressure right. Room here to run. Room to run inside the 40. And he's going to be out of bounds down near the 35-yard line. Tennessee getting the first down on a big play of 18 yards.
Normally we're talking about a quarterback duel where they're matching each other pass for pass. How about the footwork in this one? Both of these guys running the ball well.
Yeah, they mixed in the run game. You're exactly right. Now, both coaches might not like how much their quarterbacks have taken off, but another example right there of just good mobility. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. Now a pitch out to Kamara. And some room to roam now. 7 yards on the carry. Make it 3rd and 4 coming up. Alvin Kamara really settling into the league in his 2nd season. And, of course, he came out of Tennessee, but not a lot of people remember he started at Alabama.
He did and got caught in that big mix of running backs at Bama. And they like those bigger, thicker runners. Those guys can break down defenses through the middle.
Back now at Ford Field, as we are just about set to go here in quarter number 4. The punter wing is on as he sends this one away. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. Now the Lions offense, they get ready to head back out there. Stafford and the Lions now have it 1st and 10 at the 20. Following the fumble recovery, Stafford, the completion to Rennie. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup, and it'll bring up a 2nd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
It's brought in left side by Tate. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Here's Stafford. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. They'll give him a yard on the play, and it'll make it 2nd down. They'll look to throw. That'll be taken in there by Kenny Galladay. 20, 10, touchdown, Detroit. A big play there, 65 yards. And the Lions are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Well, the hard part's done. Now they just need to split the posts, tie it up, but then their defense is going to have to hold up to send it to overtime.
Yeah, no matter what. I know there's an inclination in it when you have momentum to go for 2 here, but if you miss it, you don't give your defense a chance at all.
Plus, it's been a good game. I want to see overtime. I'm selfish.
You obviously don't have a flight to catch.
Tomorrow. And here's Lewis. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And now running right through it. The Titans offense now, they work their way back onto the field. They need to get this around the 40 on the other side to get into field goal range. Look at the clock, a decent amount of time here in a tie game. What do?
No panic situation at all. They've got to get a couple of chunk plays, pick up nice bits of yardage.
Target the sidelines?
Target the sidelines because you want to get out of bounds and make sure that clock stops. Because if the clock stays running, that makes things that much tougher for you. It can always bleed out on you.
Second down, Vick. Throws a quick hitter on the slant. That's complete. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. The reception good for 7. It's third down. Here's Michael Vick. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down. So hang on. A big call coming on third down.
Intentional grounding, offense.
Now, if you're going to get rid of it, you better get outside the pocket.
Yeah, you have to get outside of that tackle-to-tackle box, right? Get out there, and then you can do it legally, but he wasn't able to do so, and they end up losing the down as well.
12 yards on the return that time, and the Lions will take over. So the Lions offense ready to go back out onto the field. They need to get this around the 40 to have a chance to win it in regulation. From the 40, it's a 57-yard field goal, so that gives you a gauge.
And all they're trying to do now is pick up yardage in good chunks and get out of bounds to stop the run.
They've got his man complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. Now a carry for Blunt. And a short gain down to about the 33. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the fourth. They'll run again with Blunt. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. And before they can run this third down play, we're going to get a timeout as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. The Lions on third down. They have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. Now Blunt. Touchdown! And in the final seconds, forget overtime. They've just likely won this thing in regulation.
And that score, in this time frame, that's like a big reveal at the end of a great movie, isn't it? Out of nowhere, almost, it appears. They get it done. How about that score?
The finishes like this is why we love sports. This is why we love the game of football.
So glad that we got to be here to watch this one.
Extra point good by Prater. And it would appear, barring some late heroics, they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory. Back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. And he's into the end zone. Unbelievable. A defensive collapse on the final play, and Charles, they can tie it with a PAT.
I cannot believe that. Brandon, we've seen this many times before. They've got the momentum. They just scored. Go for 2 and end this thing now.
Now for the all-critical extra point. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. That'll be their third and final stoppage here as we step aside. Now for the all-critical extra point. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle. And the offense readies for a first down and 10. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Off the play fake, Vick. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. The Titans efficient passing on this drive. There's another first down. This will be the final play of the half. Vick, and he's going to score. It's a Titans touchdown. Michael Vick, as time expires in the first half. And the Titans are going to take the lead. Big decision there. They say forget the field goal and go for it. It pays off.
I wonder who was in the ear of the head coach on this one. Did he make this call on his own? Or maybe the analytics coach got involved. And a lot of times you talk about that all week before the game. Hey, if we're in certain situations, analytics actually says do it this way, which might be against the norm. And it paid off for them in a really nice way.
Cashing in and there on the final play of the first half. So we reach halftime here with the visiting Titans taking the lead into intermission. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much, and welcome everyone.
Due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the third quarter. Here's Prater now set to kick it away. And here's Lewis. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Here's the Titan offense now as they make their way back onto the field. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
They'll start things on first down with Dion Lewis. And now the juke. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
He'd had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. And they'll go with a ground attack here. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. And they'll try the ground game here with a running back. Good cover defensively as they get to him just beyond the 45 after the juke. Tackle made by Deshaun Shedd.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on first down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. And they'll go ground game here with the tailback. And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory. Call it an 8-yard gain. Much better shape now on third and just a yard.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. A great effort there to shed the contact, and it helps them pick up the first. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. He showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass, and they got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for second down. If they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
Back now at Soldier Field. It's the Titans. They've got the football. They'll be looking to extend their lead here as we begin the 4th quarter. So 2nd and inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. Now a handoff looking right. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what we said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3 and out. Let's get off the field. Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing that. Right now, they're just getting muscled all over the field and getting pushed down it.
And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Glover Quinn there on the stop. Well, at this stage, that's exactly what you want offensively. Good run on first down, stay in bounds, keep that clock rolling.
And look at that play chart that the play caller has in his hands right now. That's what you got to focus in on because that's divided up by sections. And right now, he's looking at that 4-minute offense section. What running plays do we have to bleed down the clock and take care of the football? Right now, they're executing. Really well.
So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now they try the right side here. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. The Titans on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Now a handoff looking right. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game. no good. And this score will stay right where it is. So this defense gets an assist from the goalpost, and as a result, it's going to keep them within one score.
Yeah, and that looked to be good the whole way. And that is a big break here in the fourth quarter of a football game. Now your offense needs to find a way to capitalize.
So here come the Lions now. Back to throw. Out to the right here to Wilson. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. A gain of 6 there on first.
If you're running out route, it's likely you're going to end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there?
Toe tap.
You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. He's back to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Carlos Dansby. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
Brandon, offensively, this has been a tough day for him. Trying to find a place to throw the football. It's been extremely difficult. I've got to give a lot of credit to the secondary, especially the corners who've had the receivers on lockdown.
And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. Again, it's Kamara. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now, I could be in that huddle with that offensive line, and I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. And they'll run it here. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Given 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
I know you're trying to wring every yard out of a run, but I think 9 yards there is ideal in this situation.
Yeah, now next couple plays, you only need 1 yard. Keep that clock rolling with a lead here in the 4th.
Yeah, what you're saying is maybe if it takes you 1 or 2 more runs to get the first down, that's extra time, extra plays. Really hurts the team on defense.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal.
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in, and they couldn't create any kind of space for him, could they?
Yeah, didn't get the push. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8.